Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Yeah. Okay. I can't be loud, y'all, because my newborn is sleeping. But yeah, I can't be too loud because my toddler, well, she's 4, so I don't really know if she's a toddler anymore, but my 4-year-old is back there as well, and every time I'm recording she likes to come in here and mess with me and be in my videos in the background and stuff, because she just wants to be on the camera too. And it's like, I'm starting to think, that was my daughter, but that's my that's my daughter's TV back there. But I'm starting to think, as she gets older, I'm probably gonna create her a YouTube channel one of these days in the near future. But anyway, welcome back. So today's video is gonna be a story time, a little quick story time, not too much, you know, but if you know, you know. Anyway, before we get started in today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. So I got my handy dandy notepad, y'all. I wrote down like a little script of what I wanted to say, y'all. So like I say everything that I need to say in this video, and I might ramble off of it, you know. Something might pop up in my head that I didn't write down, and I might stop and say it. But yeah. So all right, y'all, so the title of this video is gonna be I didn't know, well, no, scratch that. So I'm gonna tell y'all how I found out I was pregnant at 31 weeks, which is 7 months. Okay. So I found out I was pregnant on May 18th 2024. Okay, stay with me now, stay with me. So I originally went, okay, I'm just gonna read what I got down on this paper, and then like I said, as I think about it, I'm gonna chime in about something else, you know. Okay, so I originally went to the clinic first. I went to the clinic and I took a home pregnancy test as well. But I went to the clinic first, and I went to the clinic after I left my clinical site, because for those of y'all that don't know, I was a pharmacy tech student, so I was doing my clinicals. And at the time before I found out I was pregnant. So yeah, so after I left my clinical site, I went to a walk-in clinic, right? And I told them what I was there for. I went to the bag, and then, you know, of course they asked me to do a urine sample. I did that, and immediately, y'all, I came back, you're pregnant now. I'm like, ew. Okay, so asked me all these questions and told me he's gonna prescribe me the prenatal vitamins, Also, he told me, you know, of course you need to set up an appointment with your OBGYN so you can figure out how far you are and this and that and third. Okay, yeah. So as soon as okay, let me read off what I got. Okay, but what initially made me want to go to the doctor was one day me and my boyfriend was we were just chatting it up or whatever. And like we just we're just reminiscing on like the past few months and stuff, and he mentioned something about that I should take a test or whatever. I'm like, okay. Months prior to this conversation, back in like December of last year, 2023, he made a comment like jokingly about something about maybe I might be pregnant or something like that, or I should take a test or something like that. And I'm just like, is this something you trying to tell me or whatever? He was like, no, I'm just waiting. I'm just like, okay. So I never really thought nothing about it like after that. And fast forward to present time in May, right? After they told me I was pregnant, right? I left the clinic. I called my boyfriend as soon as I left the doctor's office, right? Told him what they said. He didn't really seem surprised. So I was like, okay, you know. But he was happy that, you know, of course we had another child. He just didn't seem surprised. We both were hoping for a boy, but as you guys know, we have a beautiful healthy baby girl. So yeah. And then after I left the doctor's office, I went to Walmart, y'all, because for some reason I just was like, nah, I feel like, but like my boyfriend like kind of was like, was picturing me like go get a pregnancy test just to make sure, even though we went to the clinic and the clinic was like, yeah, you're pregnant. For some reason we still was like, nah, don't believe it. I had to go get a pregnancy test from Walmart. And then yeah, and then on Monday morning I made an appointment with my OBGYN, and they couldn't get me in until like 2 weeks after, like 2 weeks from that date, from that Monday, so 2 weeks after that. And so fast forward to my day of the appointment was like June 3rd. When I got there, they had me fill out a bunch of paperwork. I had to do lab work. Bro, they took like 14 tubes of blood. What? Okay. Yeah, and then they asked me a bunch of questions, and then like they scheduled me to come back a week later. A week passes by and it's the next appointment. This one was really special, y'all, because this is my ultrasound appointment to see how far I was, and I didn't know that I was going to find the gender at this appointment. So yeah. And then after during the middle of the appointment, right, okay, like when she's gonna ultrasound or whatever, she tells me how far I am, and y'all guess how far I am. 31 weeks, y'all. 31 weeks, which is 7 months pregnant. I'm just like, my mouth is just like in awe, like, no way. There's no way that I'm 7 weeks pregnant. I mean, not 7 weeks, 7 months pregnant. My boyfriend's like we just both jaws on the floor. Like, what? Yeah. And then the ultrasound lady, she was proceeded to ask, like, did we know the gender of the baby? Since, like, you know, I'm this far along. She's like, do y'all know the gender? I'm just like, lady, I didn't even know how far I was. You know, I didn't even know I'm 7 months pregnant. How do you think I'm gonna know the gender of my baby? This is my first ultrasound appointment, like. But that's what I thought in my head. I didn't say that out loud, of course. And then I'm just telling her, like, no, we don't know the gender. We don't know the gender. So she just kept asking, like, you really don't know? Y'all really don't know? I'm like, they were like, no, we don't know. Like, why would we lie and say we don't know? I guess maybe she thought maybe we went to another doctor's office and got like maybe ultrasound done, because I know a lot of people do that. Like before they original doctor like tells me gender, they go to a third party and like they find out their gender that way. But yeah, no, we was like, no, we don't know. And she was so surprised. She was so surprised, y'all. And then like she finally told us, of course, we having a girl, and y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I love both my daughters dearly. But I was a little sad when she said I was having a girl, y'all. Tears come out my eyes a little bit. Yeah, I was a little sad, but it was just like for like a split second of sadness, and then it went away, because it's like, at the end of the day, all that matters is I have a healthy baby. It didn't matter the gender, which I wanted the boy. I wanted the best of both worlds, but I still have the best of both worlds. I have my 2 girls. Like, yes. I still have the best of both worlds. But yeah, y'all, that's basically the end of the story. How I found out that I was pregnant at 31 weeks, y'all. Yeah, that's all I got down. I wrote down, but that's basically really it. Like, I went to my first appointment, did the paperwork. I went to my second appointment, did the ultrasound. She told me how far I was. We found out the gender. And after that, we just had to hurry up and like buy stuff, like do a lot of shopping, like her bed, her stroller, car seat, stuff like that, clothes. Like, yeah. But like, y'all, this, my first and my second pregnancy, we were very blessed from friends and family to help us out, like to, whether it's stuff that they given away or stuff they bought. Like, you know, we were very blessed with both of my pregnancies, that like gifts, like stuff for our kids. Like, we were very blessed about the stuff that we received. I'm so grateful for us to have received those things. Like, I'm just very grateful, like very appreciative. Yes. Also, I also want to mention another thing. Like, y'all, I didn't have no symptoms. I barely had symptoms with my first child, my first daughter. I barely had any symptoms, but I kind of was expecting that one. I was expecting that one was clean. This one was like a oopsie. So yeah, it all really started like I stopped taking my birth control. towards the end of last year. Like I kind of like stopped taking it, and I was taking it off and on, and then I just stopped taking it all together, and that's what happened. Y'all, hold on. All right, y'all, my daughter keeps walking in here while I'm trying to record, so that's why I keep pausing. But like I was saying, I stopped taking my birth control towards the end of last year, and so yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, I really forgot what else I was saying before I stopped recording. I'm trying to think. But yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't really have any symptoms with either pregnancy, but this pregnancy I didn't have any symptoms. No nausea. The only thing I had was like fatigue, and I just thought it's because I was working and doing my clinicals at the same time. So yeah, I didn't think, oh, I'm pregnant, you know. I just thought because I was just really busy at the time. But yeah, that's the only like symptom I had. The only symptom I had. I didn't have any other symptoms, and like I still, this might be TMI, but I still like had a cycle, which it did get light. Like it did get light once I kind of started getting off my birth control. But I did go to the doctor, and I did ask my doctor about that, and she was like, well, the nurse, I asked the nurse about it, and she was like, you know, as you get older, your body changes, and so that's just all part of it. I was like, okay, that makes sense, and stuff like that. So and each time I went to the doctor, I did leave a urine sample, so it's just like, that's the OBGYN office, so it's just like they would catch that, you know, you think. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know. But then like when I did go into labor, the nurse that was like delivering my baby at the time or whatever, like maybe they didn't order a urine sample, order a pregnancy test. And I was just like, well, I thought that was automatic, you know, when you leave a urine sample they look for different stuff like that. But I don't know. But yeah, that's really okay. That's really it, y'all. If y'all have any comments about this story time, about, you know, this pregnancy situation, let me know, y'all. Let me know. I want to do more interesting videos though. Like I want to do more interesting videos, but like as time goes on, my channel will get better. My videos will get better. My editing will get better, y'all. Just be patient with me. Stay tuned, because I got some videos. Okay, I got some videos in the in, I was gonna say in the dungeon, but it's another way I was trying to look for it. But yeah, y'all just stay tuned. Okay, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Become a bougie baby today. Okay, and don't forget to follow me. I know I don't promote myself enough, but I'm finna start back. I'm finna start promoting myself enough on all my platforms. So I'm most active on TikTok, but I want to get back active, of course, on YouTube right here, but also Instagram. Okay, so if you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna leave it right here on the screen. It's also gonna be in the description box below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, bougie.